few septims for my supper is all I ask.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fire? Oh, Sadia. Need
Yes,
anything
Mom?
else? Just let me...
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Certainly, Mom.
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Good day.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. Oh, hey there. I didn't mean to make you upset. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me again. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
I've got a hungry dog. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back
All right, then.
our home.
Oh?
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
What do you
On the
need, my
day
friend?
of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. With the children of
I work for
Skyrim
Bellathor
and
at the General
fight
Goods
all
store.
our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, everyone
Think you
of
can go
us
blade to blade
dies.
with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
But this
And why
land
not?
is ours,
I could
and
beat
we'll see
anyone in
it
this
wiped
city,
clean.
barehanded.
The scourge that has
100 gold
sullied
says I
our
knock your
hopes
hide to
and
the
our
ground.
dreams.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Please.
This Skyrim's stunning.
Do something! Somebody!
This
That's
is
your best, huh?
This is an ode to Skyrim's
Come on,
staunch.
you put up a fight. I'll have your head.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
If it's work you're looking for, hold it. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? Now please, no more questions.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
I work for
Once
Bella,
I've made enough
the
money
general
trading
goods
with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the... About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Fresh vegetables for sale. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
For a Jarl.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
I
Do you
spend a
get
lot
to the
of time
Cloud
at the
District
market
very
stall.
often?
Merchant's
What am I
trade.
saying? Of course you
Need more
don't.
experience.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Good hunting.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Hello, dear.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out the
I know
river.
your family's
Those poor
owners,
sods don't even have a water.
but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now. I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait, You tried... Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. Find that sword. Please, bring it to me.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale.
Man like you needs a war horse. Suppose so. Got one all saddled. Suit yourself. None of them's older than nine. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old. But in fine, we've taken to calling her Queen Aufsiger. Or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her. Suppose so. Got one all set. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle.
I heard something.
We've got small weapons, the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you. You look like me. Most of our weapons were crafted by Adrian Op, the finest weapons and armor.
time to get lost, friend.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life. You found it! I've been looking for that blade for months! You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory. I can teach you a few things. Right then. Divine smile on you, friend. Mm-hmm.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can... But damn if... Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even... Then we got nothing more to talk about.
You tried murder? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I make the right choice.
What is it?
Got some good pieces. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor. All right, then. I help my father. You think all the... Take a look. Until next time. I'm waiting. That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
For you, Red Legion, for I love you.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just...
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruf is not receiving visitors. As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing... Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning... Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor. Once you know an... Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, and alchemist. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists... I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know it? As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care. Now, I'm a busy man. Your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. It seems this damnable I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. There's a tranquility in magic. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I won. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Irileth was right.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here. Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Staying safe, I hope. All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
I serve. The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So, thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar!
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from
All
the south.
this standing around
fast.
is rubbish.
Faster
We should
than
be
anything
taking the
I've
fight
ever
to the
seen.
Stormcloaks.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
The gods in Dragonreach say you've aided the Jarl.
The future of Tamriel!
Battleborn, give me your money.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day?
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Oh, it took years. But I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see.
A dragon?
Business. Obviously.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how could we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. if you're with me. Now, what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right. Let's move out.
Somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Killer, save us. Here he comes again. Save us. The dragon.
Durham's wares and weapons.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Shore's bones. Did it kill them? Kinnereth, save us. Here he comes again. I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. I'm glad you're on our side. We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Huskar. You ain't the North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
I'm glad you're on our side.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her. We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. You have news of our quarry. It's none of your concern. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. If they want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Easy. You did it. You killed the dragon.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Ah, splendid, splendid. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. What do you need, my friend?
There's been talk amongst the guards. Dragon.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adriana before you.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
The Grey.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the Watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that What do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There is no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being called Dragonborn by the Nords before they switched. No doubt those Greybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about it. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. All right, then.